I want to say a special word to all young people across the country who are receiving their SQA results today. It's a long time, a very long time since I got my results, but I still remember it like it was yesterday. It is a really big moment in a young person's life. So I hope you got what you were hoping for, but if you didn't, it's really important to remember that there are lots of options open to you, not least in the immediate sense, the option to appeal. And whatever your results are, you should all be incredibly proud of the way you've coped with the challenges of the past few months. At a moment's notice, you had to adapt to new forms of learning. Your contact with friends and family was restricted. Many of you missed out on a proper end to your final year. You didn't get to sit exams. And of course, you're now having to think about your future at a time of real economic uncertainty. All of that has been really tough, and we don't underestimate just how tough it has been. And I know that for some of you, there will be difficult decisions that lie ahead. Later on in my remarks, I'm going to say a bit more about where you can get some advice and support if you need it, and the Deputy First Minister will also say a bit more about the process of producing your results this year. But the main thing I wanted to say at the outset is that you all deserve enormous credit for your patience, for the sacrifices you've made, and for all the hard work you've put in. So well done to all of you. To return to the issue of the SQA results, 138,000 learners from across the country should by now have received their results. And I'm sure that for many of you and for your families, the build-up to this day has been very tense. And I really do hope that you got the results that you wanted. But if you didn't, and if you're feeling disappointed right now, please bear in mind that this is just the beginning. There will be many more opportunities ahead, and you do have plenty of options. It's also important to note that there is advice and support there for you if you need it. For example, if you have a question about your results, or if you want to appeal the results you've got today, you should contact your school, college or training provider. The SQA is this year running a free appeal service. There's also an SQA candidate advice line, and I'm about to read out the number for that. You should call the advice line if you have questions about your certificate, for example, if you need help understanding it, or if you think there's something missing from it. That line is open now, and the number is 0345 279 1000. 0345 279 1000. Alternatively, if you want advice or information about what comes next, you can call the Skills Development Scotland dedicated helpline, and I'm going to read that number out in a moment as well. The helpline offers free, impartial advice for young people, parents and carers, and it will help you to learn about your options for the future, whether that's staying on at school, going to college or university, taking an apprenticeship or entering the world of work. So the number for the helpline is 0808 100 8000. 0808 100 8000. And I would encourage you, if you need a bit of advice, to give it a call. And again, you will find these numbers on the Scottish Government Twitter feed later. All of you have faced huge challenges this year, challenges that previous generations like mine and the Deputy First Ministers could never have imagined. And so we are determined to do everything we can to make sure you have the support and opportunities you need as you start to think about your future.